Hello. Again, before we get into the material, I just want to look at other sources of information about Jesus. So firstly, films. According to Quora.com, 120 to 150 films have been made about Jesus. According to Answers.com, over 1,000 films have been made about Jesus. Suffice to say, there have been loads of films made about Jesus all around the world in all languages. The Jesus film, perhaps the most famous and most viewed, made in 1979, has had 6.2 billion views worldwide, according to Crosswalk.com, and apparently 200 million people transferred to Christianity after watching this film, the Jesus film. And even though it's so old, you still have to pay to watch it on YouTube. Books about Jesus. Wikipedia lists books in date order that have been written about Jesus. I don't have a figure here, but you can see there's tons and tons and tons of books, people who have written about Jesus. If you type in books about Jesus, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books about Jesus. Look at them. So there's the four Gospels, of course, Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, who are also about Jesus' life and teachings. Then if you type in to the search engine, The Real Story of Jesus, you get a whole load of other books come up. And then if you were to look at the Gospels of Jesus, then there's the Gospelers, and then the Lost Gospels of Jesus. All of these I've read in my search to find the true info about Jesus. I got to the Lost Gospels, which are very interesting, but are again the same as all the other material, written by people, not by him himself. Then I found this, Jesus, the True Story, which I read by Elizabeth MacDonald Burrows. It tells a rather an elaborate story of Jesus' life. She also released a book called The Lost Jesus Scroll, which apparently took her 25 years to research, and she found this information hidden in the Vatican. I read this thinking, yes, finally I'm going to find out some real info about this guy. No, there's nothing in there of any worth whatsoever. It does talk about Jesus saying that, you should live healthily and things like that, drinking fresh water and eating healthy food and that, but no, I knew there was something else missing. I also read this book, Jesus. Apparently Jesus channeled this material, which is in the Explore Race series available on Like Technology Publishing, but along with the other books I dumped this in the bin once I found the real information. That person said that he was 5'3", and that he was born as like a gingerbread man joined to another being, and they came from Venus. And the other half of the book is other people talking about Jesus. Very suspicious book, and it's not him. and that only becomes clear when you read the real book.